There's a big topic that has been looming at the back of my head for some time now, so I figured we sit down and talk about it. In the past, we always used to talk about whether or not Kingdom Hearts 3 could hold up in terms of gameplay from its predecessor Kingdom Hearts 2. Starting back in, I would say, 2015 up until now, there would be discussion after discussion on whether or not the current Kingdom Hearts team, the Osaka team, really had a grasp of the gameplay of the other numbered titles so that when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3's development, we wouldn't be dealing with the same type of mechanics that the handheld titles were shown to have over the years. And with the inclusion of Kingdom Hearts 0.2, A Fragmentary Passage, Osaka team was showing us that they do have the potential to make something fantastic, possibly even something that could match or even surpass Kingdom Hearts 2 with the right amount of work and effort. Though, just so we are clear on this, while Osaka team still has a lot of work to do, they have showed massive progress in between the releases from the handheld titles to 0.2, but of course still share a lot of the same problems that they have always had. How in the world do we go from something that's seemingly basic on the outside to something that's so worked out and polished that you wouldn't even believe it was made by the same person? I know that a lot of people's first response would be to blame the individual for changing something so drastically that didn't need to be changed much at all, but allow me to share an interesting piece of information even I didn't know until recently. Apparently, Tetsuya Nomura wanted the same team that worked on Kingdom Hearts 2 to work on Kingdom Hearts 3 originally, and even said himself that they weren't going to work on Kingdom Hearts 3 until Final Fantasy Versus 13 was finished. But obviously, it didn't work out the way he wanted due to the higher-ups of the company restructuring and refragmenting his team. Osaka then became the main Kingdom Hearts team, and Final Fantasy Versus 13 became Final Fantasy 15 instead. While it's unfortunate, that's just how it is, and by no means does it distract from the current team not being able to stay up to par with the old one. See, a part of the reason why Kingdom Hearts 2 is loved is due to the simple fact that its gameplay, in my opinion, rivals or is even better than a lot of games that are currently out today. Of course, not everyone plays Kingdom Hearts for the gameplay and may only play for the story, but the gameplay is any good half of a video game. While the other half would obviously be story, what else would you be playing it for? It's not all that the games are, but the combat is the main gameplay of the game. Going back to an earlier point, I think now that our whole outlook on us wanting Kingdom Hearts 3 to be as good or better than KH2 was because we believe that's how successors should act, something that aims to be higher than its predecessor. No one is saying that the current KH team isn't able to implement new ideas and that if they do, it's a bad thing, but when the main goal is to always try to be a step up from the previous games, there has to be a point where I believe you should try and stick with the original plan, and then by all means implement those new ideas with an already solid one. What was that old saying? Oh yeah, don't fix it if it's not broken. At the end of the day though, the real questions are, will we be able to do with Kingdom Hearts 3 like how we did with Kingdom Hearts 2? To be able to be years down the line after its release with even more games out, but to be like, I really enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3, and go back to play it time and time again. Can Osaka team really do it? Will Kingdom Hearts 3 be able to make the same impact Kingdom Hearts 2 did? That's what I'm hoping it will be able to do. However, it won't be the end of the world if Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't able to leave the same kind of impact on us, because we all have other games in the series we all like to go back to. In my case, as well as many others I'm sure, it would be Kingdom Hearts 2. But don't you realize how sad it is for me to have to say that? You want to be able to play this game for years. You want to be able to look back on it as that gem of an experience you could almost never replace. No one by any means is saying it has to be perfect, but to be able to aim as high as you can, anyone would want that for a series they love, right? Something we can all agree on is that during our first playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3, it will be a fun and an exciting experience. I mean, we've all been waiting years for this game, so that's a given, right? I think the real discussion for will it stand up to the previous game is better had after the fact when we've all had played the game and have had it for a while. If you happen to be a person who's already expecting it to be automatically better than every other game in the franchise, well, my immediate advice to you would be to walk into the game with the mindset of, this is going to be a fun experience, maybe nothing amazingly groundbreaking or anything, but still something I can have fun with, just so you can set yourself up to be surprised by what may come, but won't be outright disappointed or angry in the end. I know that sounds easier said than done, but it's worth the shot. I would be lying if I said I wasn't scared to find out if Kingdom Hearts 3 loses that foundation, that standard the previous games had, but being completely honest, my excitement and anticipation for the game is so big it pushes these worries to the back of my mind for later. You know, for when we can judge the game fairly after it's been out for a while. As of right now though, I'm as hyped as you guys are, and I cannot wait to share my journey and experiences for this game with all of you. I truly cannot put into words how much this series means to me. That's probably why I care so much about this topic, but I digress. I hope you all understood what I was trying to say about this whole thing. I really do just want Kingdom Hearts 3 to be the best it could possibly be, story or gameplay wise, it doesn't matter. I wish for it to be that amazing evolution to the series we all love so much, just like what we got back in 2006, and what better way to introduce and showcase the newest evolution of the game we fell in love with back all those years ago, with the conclusion of the first saga we have ever known in the series. Man, it's almost here, just a little more now. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. By the time of this upload, it should be the last day of the year, so what can I really say besides I hope you all had a wonderful year, and I want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me through it all. While 2018 may be over, 2019 is about to be insane, so I am very excited to be sharing this coming year with you all. Oh, and of course, if you guys have anything to say about today's topic, I would love to talk to you guys in the comments so we can really dissect this matter further. It's been Limit, and I'll see you guys real soon. Peace, guys.